All right. So we're going to watch my favorite dude nowadays, Jesse Waters. Mr. I wish I was Tucker Carlson. I am trying so hard to be Tucker Carlson. I will never be Tucker Carlson. Jesse Waters. Here we go. You guys ready for this? You ready for the bullshittery? I think this is like 4 hours ago or 6 hours ago this was posted.
Let's turn it over now to Gene Hamilton,
food.
Vice President of America First Legal and former General Counselor to the Attorney General. All right, you've read this indictment. What do you make of these charges?
Jesse, thanks for having me on. These charges are politically motivated, like no charges we have ever seen before in this country. This indictment...
If people could stop saying these are politically motivated. Yeah, you think they're politically motivated? He's a politician, and he's running to be president. If you're not okay with people bringing charges against a person that is running for president for political reasons, I don't know what to tell you. Like, if they're wrong, they're wrong. If they can't prove this shit, then they can't prove this shit. That's great. That's fine. And it should do nothing but strengthen his case that he should be the president of the United States if all of these are proven false. Like, it's fucking insane to hear people say this over and over and over again, because the only reason they say it is because there's a bunch of people out there that are like, yeah, politically motivated, that means something. Well, what the fuck does it mean then?
Reads like it was written by Adam Schiff himself or by the January 6th committee itself. It's a rehashing.
Hold on. They sound like they were written by the January 6th committee itself? Well, they're not. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, you think so? That's what the committee was for. God damn it.
Of a bunch of First Amendment protected activity describing things that the president said and did, and drawing conclusions and pushing forward with legal claims against legal counts against Donald Trump, saying that he violated a criminal law because he questioned the outcome of an election.
Okay. It's not because he questioned the outcome. It literally, we just read the indictment. It states at the very beginning that he has the right under the First Amendment to literally fucking lie about the election. That's his First Amendment right? Is this guy a lawyer? Did he read the indictment? Dude, and as far as who has better caterpillars, Jesse or Ben Shapiro bucket, I'm going, here's the thing. Ben Shapiro has very well manicured caterpillars. Jesse's, I don't know, dude. They look a little fuzzy. He's got a little bit of that furry look going on. Shabibo, I think, wins in the caterpillars. Caterpillars?
Because he questioned different things that a lot of Americans also had questions about. And so we're in a situation now where dissent, where political speech is being criminally prosecuted at the highest levels against the primary political...
Literally can't do that, and if this guy takes himself seriously any way, shape, or form as a lawyer, he's full of shit. No. There's no way you would take a case before a grand jury and just like, I don't know, I just thought that it was a good idea. I just, today I woke up and I felt like doing it. Jesus Christ. Ben has a manscaper? 100%.
Political opponent of the sitting president of the United States. If that doesn't shock you, I don't know what will.
So how's this trial going to work? They're going to have Trump prove or disprove election fraud, and the federal government's going to have to say the election was clean? Is this what we're going to do at trial?
No. I thought these people were educated.
Trial?
Well, Jesse, one of the elements that the government has to establish at trial on each of the counts is knowledge. That's to show intent. And what the government alleges in the indictment is that Donald Trump knew that all of these things he was saying were completely false. That somehow Donald Trump knew that all of these elections were completely perfect. They were clean. They were the best elections ever. And they even cited all...
Dude, he just quoted Donald Trump right there.
kinds of different reports that arose after the election to say, oh, he clearly had knowledge that everything in this election was great.
That's true.
But the problem is that Donald Trump apparently had a lot of questions about the election, like a lot of people did. And so saying that you knew...
Just saying it, when these guys are trying to defend him, it's just, so funny to watch them, he's like, yeah, man, he had questions. He had questions. We all had questions. Is it that big of a deal?
knew that the results were false is not exactly the same as saying that you can't have questions. And so what's going to happen at trial is the government's going to have to carry its burden to prove a bunch of these different counts, each of the elements of these different counts, including knowledge, including all kinds of other components. And as I think you rightly pointed out, one of the counts he's facing is a conspiracy charge under the statute that was used to prosecute members of the KKK after the Civil War. I mean, they are really stretching. They are really stretching to find.
Oh, wait. Hold on. They found a law that he could be prosecuted under. That's stretching? Once again, if this is me or you, no one fucking questions the fact that they used like an old obscure law. Like no, they don't question that shit at all. And didn't those guys in Oregon just like not too long ago, wasn't there some Republicans that walked out of office because there was abortion and gun rights laws on the books, and they didn't want to vote on them? And I shit you not, this is what they did. They found a law that said all laws must be written in a manner that someone of an 8th grade education can understand them. And they walked out saying that the law wasn't written in that manner. So it's good for the goose, but it's not good for the gander? Like, come on, guys. Like, let's not act like everybody doesn't do this. Let's not act like a law that's on the books isn't a prosecutable law. And if it isn't, then it needs to be taken off the books.
Find crimes to meet what they want to do. They want to rehash all these old things from that the left has always wanted to do. They want to bring Donald Trump. They want to drag him into jail, and they're going to go anywhere they can, do anything they can do to do so.
So if they're saying that the certification was delayed a couple hours because of the January 6th protesters,
Jesse Waters can't be serious. He can't be. Did he just say, so the election was just delayed a couple hours? It wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, what's all the hubbub about?
they're saying that's conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding.
The fact that people can, like, the reason that, like, oh, fuck. Okay. Sorry. This just breaks my brain a little bit, okay? The reason that they talk to their viewers like this and they use this type of language is because they know the people that are watching this are dumb enough to be like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, the very fact that these people talk to you in this manner should make you upset if you have any brain at all. The fact that they use, like, the type of language that they do, they know that you're a moron. That's not good. This lawyer tried to run this bullshit past Samantha Guthrie this morning, but she called him out repeatedly, unlike this guy. Yeah, DJ, that's why I like to watch, like, people. How many times in my comment section, specifically my latest comment section, do people say all I watch is CNN? How many times have you guys seen me watch CNN, and how many times have you seen me watch Fox News? I purposefully go to Fox News and watch Fox News all the time. But I get called out as being a liberal cuck that only watches CNN 24/7. But I watch more Fox News than I do CNN. I just want to point that out. I'm a little sensitive right now.
You're delaying an action in the Senate and the House for a couple hours. That's a 5-year prison sentence for delaying a proceeding?
He's not real.
I mean, anytime like Code Pink goes into a hearing and holds up crazy signs and blows whistles and slows things down, that's a 5-year prison sentence?
Did he say pinko? Did he say pinko? Is that not a communist term? Is it? He said pinko. My God, man. Hey, you guys remember that that lady that was in the news not too long ago on the airplane that was like, this dude is not a human being? You think she was talking about Jesse Waters? Do you think that was Jesse Waters? Because I'm not sure he's an actual human being.
Right. I mean, it's the results are absurd. And of course, the other thing is that you still have to show the existence of an actual conspiracy between Donald Trump and other folks who acted in furtherance of that. And I don't think that the government's going to be able to prove that. Regardless of all of the word vomit that they put on their indictment, it's not going to be.
Word vomit on the indictment. this guy can't be real. He's not a real lawyer, right? Like, tell me this is like the guy that's on the like the 1-800 number commercials, right? Like, this is an ambulance chaser, right? That's not a real lawyer. Somebody tell me that this guy doesn't actually represent anybody of any importance in our country.
Be possible. They're not going to be able to carry their burden. If they succeed in getting a conviction in the district court, there is a 0% chance that this thing stands on appeal, particularly at the Supreme Court of the United States. There's already been a lot of questions raised by a very prominent conservative judge on the D.C. Circuit about two of the counts, the statute.
I can't even eat right now because this guy says so much dumb shit. I can't eat. Do you see how much this fucking guy is twitching? Look at his eye right now. This dude's like right eye just is twitching the entire fucking time he's talking.
Underlying two of the counts that they're charging Donald Trump with. I think that people should pay attention to what the government is trying to do here. They should pay attention to the fact that this is a politically motivated prosecution, and they should be able to contact their legislatures and their senators and everyone else and ask them to hold the Department of Justice accountable.
All right, Gene, thanks so much.
Dude, how many Trump supporters are on the phone right now? How many of them are on the phone? Like, this is like Giga Chad, Giga Karen time right now. There are so many Trump supporters that are on the phone with their local senator, local governor right now. Just like talking about, this is an injustice. This is complete and utter bullshit. This is a witch hunt. Hold on, let me repeat like 10 more keywords that Donald Trump has taught me. Like, oh my fucking God. I feel bad for the people that work in these offices. Thanks a lot for watching my video. If you liked it, hit that like and subscribe. If you'd like to join the Ginger Army and help support me for only $3 a month, you get to support a soulless ginger. You also get access to the Tantrum Trump and Prison Trump emojis. And don't forget to join me every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific for a live stream with yours truly. Thanks a lot, guys. Love you. Appreciate you. Stay safe out there.